So I don't know how to pronounce this one. I don't know if it's LMLOL. Wow, L. It's a tongue twister, is what it is. 11th track, 12th track on Taylor's album. I'm just not even gonna try to pronounce it. I'll probably find out as we're going on. Hopefully she'll mention it in the song. I don't know. Point being, we're at the 12th track. Looking forward to checking it out. My name is Jacob Restituto. I'm a musician from Northport, New York. I'm really enjoying what I'd call is like the second act of this album so far. Where like first act was like kind of like very Midnight's like, which is cool for some people, but it's just not my vibe. The second act is very like singer-songwriter folky, and I really like that. That's the kind of music I like to make. It's the kind of like songwriting I like to do. Very songwriting heavy. So as a musician, this is my genre that I like. So I'm really even enjoying this. And quality is subjective, and like it's cool if you like the first part. And I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not my taste. And nobody's ever gonna please everyone in music, but. Point being, I'm looking forward to checking this out. If you want to see the full album reaction, it's going to be on Patreon. There's tons and tons of stuff on Patreon. Movie reactions, just music documentary reactions, tons of stuff. Just if you're interested, go check that out. Taylor Swift, LOML. Beautiful piano, man. That might be my favorite instrument so far. And that's a really beautiful piano. And we get instrumental aspect. Oh, I've been wanting instrumental.
Who's gonna stop us from waltzing back into rekindled flames? If we know the steps anyway, we embroidered the memories of the time I was away. Stitching, we were just kids, babe. I said I don't mind. It takes time. I thought I was better safe than starry-eyed. I felt a glow like this, never before and never since. If you know it in one, it's legendary. You and I go from one kiss to getting married, still alive, killing time. The cemetery, never quite buried in your suit and tie. In the nick of time, you low down boy, you stand up guy, you Holy Ghost. You told me I'm the love of your life.
It's just. Let me pause this really quick. So what's really interesting of just, I guess, perspective and preference is this is a very sparse song, right? Like all we have is the piano going, and then when the chorus hit, we have the very subby bass, and that's all we've had so far in vocals. But to me, and because it's the genre I like, that singer-songwriter ballad genre, it doesn't feel sparse. Meanwhile, if we had just a single pad or a couple things, for example, earlier stuff, or even in the Midnight's album, a lot of that stuff, it would feel sparse to me. And this is interesting, where the people also love that kind of music, where it's like it's just all perspective of like what the kind of music you like. So it's just really interesting. I could say, wow, this is really cool, but somebody's like, oh, it's just a piano, and somebody's like, wow, this is really cool synths, and I'm like, yeah, but it just feels empty. It's just interesting on perspective of musicianship. But I like this. This is cool. Probably one of the first actual ballads we've had, like just straight ballad. Kind of reminds me a little bit of New Year's Eve, just like straight, like Taylor's song New Year's Eve, which is kind of just slower. At least I don't know if I've heard the actual studio version, but I know I've heard the live on Fallon version. Regardless, let's keep going. Let me see really quick what key we're in. I like that riff, and I like that repeating riff that it has the same. We're in the something like this. Nope. Okay, so it's something like this. Can I do it? Something like this. There we go. Okay, like this. Nope. I can't do it. I can't reach it. There it is. Something like that. But you hear that like it's kind of like these. are kind of the same. It's just the bass notes that are moving. It's a really cool riff. Notice that she writes a lot in the key of C. It's just where her range fits, I guess.
About 1,000,000 times. Who's gonna tell me the truth when you blew in with the winds of fate and told me I reformed you when your impressionist paintings of heaven turned out to be fakes? Well, you took me to hell too.
A lot of like religion references here, like, you know, heaven, Holy Ghost, even in some of the other stuff, like rolling the stone away, and you know, God. Just a lot of references and interesting references.
All at once, the ink bleeds. A con man sells a fool a get love quick scheme. But I felt
Get
a
love quick.
hole like this never before and ever since.
That's a cool way to switch it.
In one glimpse, it's legendary. What we thought was for all time was momentary. Still alive, killing time at the cemetery. Never quite buried. You cinephile in black and white.
Taylor and her lyrics,
All
man, it's
those
crazy.
plot twists and dynamite. Mr. Steal your girl, then make her cry. He said, I'm the love of your life. You shit talked me under the table, talking rings and talking cradles. I wish I could unrecall how we almost had it all. Dancing phantoms on the terrace. Are they secondhand embarrassed that I can't get out of bed? Cause something counterfeit's dead.
Like the swelling of the strings, very Jack Antonoff strings.
It was
tone.
momentary. It was unnecessary.
piano.
Should've let it stay buried. Oh, what a valiant roar. What a bland goodbye. The coward claimed he was a lion. I'm combing through the braids of lies. I'll never leave, never
harmonies.
mind. Our field of dreams engulfed in fire. Your arsons match your somber eyes, and I'll still see it until I die. You're the loss of my life.
So I was wrong. It looks like it was definitely produced by Aaron Dessner, because I mean, it says it's written by him. But like, you know, I know that I've read something that, you know, his album was produced by Jack and Aaron. So I don't actually know if Jack was involved. I don't know. Point being, I could also see Aaron's style of writing in here, like a very distinct, you know, production style for sure. This is a prime example of like when you have a good riff, stick with it, and that's what it is. That piano riff is beautiful, and like it went the entire song. It's 4.5 minutes, and I didn't really get tired of it, and that's a proof of like a good riff. It's like, you know, sometimes like, yeah, we've good riffs and we waste them, but like I think this was a good use of a good riff because it went the whole time. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Cool. It was where, you know, I guess in the, what is it? It's how many songs? 16 songs in the first, or maybe 17 songs in like the first album. It's like 31 total. You're getting closer to the end, to kind of put a straight up ballad in there of like just kind of very mellow is cool. Kind of changes it up a little bit. So I'm curious to see where we go from here, if it stays up or if it goes down. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. If you want to check out the stuff I have on Patreon, as well as the full album reactions, I have tons of content on there. So go check that out. I'll see you in the next video. God bless and peace out.